Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. Isn't that such a key word? Isn't that such a key emotion? Anxiety is what we feel. Anxiety is what we feel like we have no control over, but we do. And I'm going to show you how. I hope this encourages you. I'm going to share with you two things. One thing I learned from somebody I study under, Joe Dispenza, is one of them. And he's where I learned a lot of my stuff that has really helped me. And then two, I took some of the information that I've learned and I shared it with somebody that I was ministering to. So I want to share it with you. So this person was saying to me how they avoid certain people in their lives because those people make them feel anxious and those people make them feel guilty. So they don't want to feel guilty, so they avoid being around those kind of people. So I want to show you something and how that works. Okay, pretend this is you, and these are all the relationships in your life. Okay, and I forgot one right here. Let's pretend that you have this, what we call a field around you, and you are responsible for every single thing that goes on inside this field. I think technically this field is about 9 feet in diameter around you, but let's just say that for example. You are responsible for every single thing that goes on in this field. Okay, you see these little lines that go in here and in here and in here, but this one doesn't have an entrance. This one does, that one doesn't, that one does. That one does a little bit. That one does not. So you see all those little dots there? Those are entry points. This could be your mom, your dad, your best friend, your boss, your client, your boyfriend or partner or girlfriend. This could be your relatives. This could be your siblings. This could be one of your coworkers or your friends. It doesn't matter who these circles are. These are all people in your life that are connected to your life. Okay, this field right here is your own space. This could be filled with the Spirit of God. This could be filled with negativity. It could be filled with lies, cheating. It could be filled with love, giving, taking, receiving. It could be filled with so many different places, right? But I want to encourage you in this, that whoever you give access to is where what is inside of you flows. Okay, so if you give this person, let's just say this is your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, this person who is connected to you and still has a really big part of your circle, a really big part of your field, literally you are allowing this field to be connected to your field, even though this person might be in your past. You're still allowing their thoughts. You're still allowing their name. You're still connected to them on social media because you have not released them yet. You are still connected to them. You will not stop watching their stories. You will not stop taking their text, abusive texts or texts that are making you feel very insecure about yourself. You haven't stopped taking their phone calls. So this person still has the toxic behavior is still allowed to penetrate your field. This person right here could be your mom or dad, or it could be a relative who really is not a good source for you, but you're tolerating. So this field could be maybe smaller, but still I want you to see that every single connection to your space, your field, is what you are allowing or not allowing to siphon the energy or the thoughts or the goodness or your love or your anxiety or whatever you have inside of here. These different connections are literally allowed to siphon out to this person, siphon out whatever you choose to give them. So let me explain that to you. No one has the power to make you feel guilty about yourself. No one has the power to make you feel bad about yourself. The only ones that have the power to do that are the ones that you give the power to. So if you are begging somebody to pay attention to you, if you keep reaching out to somebody who keeps neglecting you, who keeps making excuses why they can't be there, who keeps ignoring you, who keeps avoiding you, if you're making excuses for that person and you continue to reach out and try to get that person to like you, you're opening your field and you're allowing what is good within you to be siphoned out into a space that's not good. So just like any exchange of air, any exchange of atmosphere, any exchange of liquid, it literally begins to mix up. So it siphons out of you. So you could be having such a great day. You could have done your Bible study. You could have done your affirmations. You could have done your meditation and prayer. You could have been, had a really good day. And then you connect to that person who literally siphons your good nature out, siphons out the spirit within you, siphons out the energy field. And then guess what? You keep going back and you keep telling them that, or not telling them, you keep telling yourself that they are responsible for your identity. The good news is you are responsible for what's inside of your field. No one else on the planet, not your pastor, not your parents, not your kids, not your spouse, not your partner, no one is responsible for filling that field that you're in. No one's responsible but you. And you also have the power to say, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm not going to connect that, my source. I'm not going to give this person. So what you do is you go, yeah, this person might still be in my atmosphere. This person might still be around me. But guess what? I am no longer going to allow this person to have anything to do with me. There might be like a very, very, very minor connection, but the connection is the only connection that you are allowing. When you decide to wipe that off and let this person stay over there and stay away from you, then what's happening is this is no longer coming from here to here. Now you are allowing whatever is around you that makes you feel good about yourself, that you get for yourself. You can't depend on anyone to make you feel good about yourself. You need to go do that for yourself. You will begin to find that when you begin to take inventory of the people that are siphoning out your energy or your identity, or the people that are not a good influence for you, these are people that are constantly negative, constantly in the bottom of the pit, constantly wearing everybody down around you. When those people have finally been released by you, because it can't be their decision, it has to be your decision. When they are finally released by you, then they are released by you. And then you get to redo your circle. You get to redo who you are. Let me show you that. You get to redo who you are, okay? You get to redo your circle, and you get to, by your thinking, which motivates your speaking, okay? Your thinking motivates your speaking motivates your thinking, okay? And what motivates your thinking and your speaking? What you see. What you see. So change what you see, change what you hear, change what your field is exchanging with. Who are the people that you're allowing to exchange space with? Make sure those are healthy places so that these places are adding to your spirit and not dragging you down. And if there are people that are dragging you down and you're allowing it, then there's something that you need to check on from the, what is it we used to say? Do a checkup from the neck up. So I want to challenge you to think about this, friend. If you're unable to let go of toxic relationships, could it be that you yourself are addicted to the toxicity? And if you can sit back and think about that, the good news is you can stop that. You can begin to heal that addiction. You can begin to exchange your circle spaces, exchange what you allow in here, and you clean this up. Clean it up by what you listen to. Clean it up by what you say, what you see. Change your vision, change your dreams. Clean it up by the things that you allow in your atmosphere. It is easy to stand up and walk away. Sometimes that's what it takes. So I just want to encourage you. You are in charge of your life. You are in charge of your field. You're in charge of your fears and your anxieties, and only you alone can fix those. I hope that blessed you today.